Alright dudes, My Immortal by Evanescence. This song has been reviewed, reacted to a kabillion times by now, but I wanted to toss in my 2 cents. I had heard the song a long time ago and had not seen the video until some years later, and I do recall when I saw the video I was a bit confused because I thought I really understood the song, and then when I saw the video I was like, maybe I don't.
I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave. Your presence still lingers.
Let's stop there and mention the fact that Amy Lee has incredibly beautiful eyes, and I hadn't known that at the time of hearing their music and didn't realize it until years later when I saw the videos. And I'll tell you, one thing that always confounded me about the direction of a lot of these earlier videos is, why do you never let us just see Amy Lee? Why do you need to do all these quick cuts all over the place? Can we just look at her for a little bit? This video is an exception. She does get shown quite a bit in this one.
And it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have all of me.
Such a good chorus. It's the plaintive sound of her voice and that underlying harmony. A harmony which she had to go to some really strange places to make it work, but she did. And that pulls this all together into something that just really tugs at your heartstrings.
You used to captivate me by your resonance.
That right there is one of the best shots I've ever seen in a video. Amy tilts down her head on her neck like a swan and lifts her face back up. And I don't know if that was a trick of the light that caught in her eyes, or if in production they added that glint to her eyes. It's really a spectacular shot.
Needing light. Now I'm bound by the life you left behind. Your face, it haunts my once pleasant dreams. Your voice, it chased away all the sanity in me.
Okay, this is where my confusion had started to set in when I originally saw this video. I understood the song as Amy Lee's character telling us about someone that she had lost and how that person still hasn't left her, even though they have died. Now, what we've seen so far in this video is, I mean, they're really trying to make it apparent that she's the one that's dead. They show her laid out on a plank. They show her hands covered in rags that could be where she committed suicide, or the rags are also on her feet, the cloth is. And those would suggest to me those were the cords by which she was tethered to this mortal plane, and those have been broken. And then we introduce the guitarist, who appears to be looking around for her lost soul. So I'm trying to figure out, help me out here, what happened to the song in the direction? Did the director want to put his stamp on it and change the entire thrust of the song?
These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your
See, she never touches the earth. She is not of this mortal plane. What's coming up, though, is an Amy Lee bridge. Amy Lee is one of the best bridge writers in all of this genre. I guess you would call this pop rock or just rock. She really has it. She brings it every time on the bridge.
I've tried so hard to tell myself that you're gone, but though you're still with me,
I know that's a really shitty place to stop, but is it so wrong of me to just want to see Amy Lee? Look at her. I just want to see that. I want to see that through the entire song. I know that's wrong. I guess it is. That's not true, though, because I do like seeing the band at the end, but they're in a different place. But, instead of trying to be clever all the time and put your thumbprint on your direction and make one of their songs about you and your direction, I want to see the people. This is always the thing of mine. I want to see the people, and I want to see them playing, and I don't want a lot of quick cuts and edits, as if there's no way I could possibly muster my attention span for 3 minutes.
been alone all you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, and you still all of
Look, it was really odd for the band to come in at that point in time. Maybe odd's not the right word. It was unusual, and we weren't expecting it the first time we heard that song. But didn't it feel so right? It's a use of dynamics that doesn't happen a lot in pop music. Sometimes you should just put things the way you feel they belong, regardless of what is traditional or how, structures usually go. It was perfectly placed. And I did love seeing the band there. I wish I could have saw Amy Lee with them. I'm still perplexed by the way this was directed, but overall, I think it's a beautiful video. Uh, I love everything about it aside from the confusion of the story. If you have some insight as to why that happened the way it did, please let me know.